Okay, so should a man touch a woman? Um, a lot of people have a problem with this. I've dealt with this personally within my own life. And some people think that intercourse is just wrong. And they're very convinced of it. And Paul is going to get into this subject, right? And they have wrote to Paul, right, in verse 1. They have written to him to ask him, is it even okay for a man to touch the woman? And Paul is going to answer. And in verse 2 here, and this nevertheless, and if you'll notice, they've added, right? I never like it when they add to avoid. No. Nevertheless is more translated on account of. On the account of fornication, right? There's fornication happening. It's uncontrollable. It's urges that are not controlled, and he's going to get into why down below. On account of fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. Okay, so on account of fornication, you got two fornicators, a man and a woman. In this world today, people think it's just the man. It's not what Paul got into. They are two, the man and the woman. Man seems to just be talked about more so than the woman, right? And he says, let a husband render unto his wife due diligence or in kindness, right? And likewise, let the wife unto the husband, right? The wife hath not the power of her own body. Remember, the two are one. So that's what Paul is really speaking about. The two are one. And likewise, the husband don't have the power of his body. That means when she wants a baby, oh boy, and just opened a big barrel of worms there, right there. So when she wants parts of your body, well, and he says, defraud ye not one another, right, except it be with consent for a time. So defraud would be abstain, to go without, right? So Paul is getting into a subject. Should you only have intercourse at conception to have a baby? And people do believe this. Some people get into this. And Paul is going to deal with this, right? And he's fixing to hit hard on this subject. There's only one reason that you may abstain from the bedroom, right? And that's for fasting and prayer. Only God can interrupt that communion between the husband and the wife. Nothing else. Not the grandma, not grandpa, not the stress, not anything else. That intimacy is yearned for between these two people. Now remember, it was between a woman and a husband. So, should a man touch his wife? Yes. And Paul even gives forth understanding of don't withdraw yourself from this enjoyable experience. Now, if you look at 5, he'll say, why? Do not let Satan tempt you for your inconsistencies, right? If you're causing your partner to go without, you're causing him to burn with desires. You're putting that on your partner. And Paul is getting into that. And he says it's not good, right? It is good that two people that has been given this gift from God should have this intimacy, that it is needed. Anyway, good. God bless.